You're not a furry unless you have a fursuit. Bitch, please. Hey guys, and welcome to vlog number 5. Today I want to talk about, do you need a fursuit to be a furry? But first I have to show you guys something. So one of my new plushies I got, it's cool. I like it. It's an anteater. It's an anteater plushie. I have never seen an anteater plushie before. I love this thing. It's so cool. I had to get it. I had to get it. I've never seen an anteater plush before. Oh gosh, I'm a sucker for these things. I really am. Well, plushies, but yep, I had to get them. Alright, so do you need a fursuit to be a furry? I was going to say, do you need a fursuit to be a plushie? Yes. But okay, do you need a fursuit to be a furry? No, not at all. Being a furry is sort of hard to describe, but okay, as gay as this is gonna sound, it's something you feel. It's something you feel in your heart. That's the truth of it. It's just something you feel in here, and yeah, you don't need one of these to be a furry at all. That I know some people might say it, and I know a lot of young furs will ask, but no, you don't need a fursuit. You really don't need a fursuit to be a furry. This is just one side of the fandom. This is one part of it. And then, okay, do you need to be an artist to be a furry? No. Do you need to be a story writer to be a furry? No. Do you need to be anything? No. Like, you don't need to contribute to the fandom in any way to be a furry. You can just be you. That's all. That's all you need, is to be you. And yeah, I for one, I'm just like, look at all the stuff I have, all the plushies and all that. That's just who I am. It has nothing to do with being a furry, it's just who I am. But being furry gives me a good excuse. Oh gosh. It's true, being furry gives me a good excuse to be weird and buy all this kind of stuff. And maybe that's all you'll ever do, is buy stuff that indicates in a way that you could be a furry. But, you know, that's... I mean, if you think you need a fursuit to be a furry, then you might need to evaluate what it is to be a furry and like what you're doing with your life, because being furry is so much more to it. It's really hard to sort of talk about. Once again, these vlogs aren't scripted, so I haven't written anything down. I don't have my laptop on me or anything, so I'm not reading from anything, so I'm just trying to think of it from the top of my head. And as I said, it's just from your heart. That's all. You just feel it. Of course, one of the big things in the fandom is the artwork, and you know, liking anthropomorphic animals and such. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's not. Like, I love like a lot of these designs, a lot of his artwork. It's cool. It's creative. I have like a pretty big imagination. I'm always faking. I'm constantly faking. And I'm constantly in my own world a lot. And a lot of times that would be like, I'll just like stare off in the distance. And that's because like, I'll be like off in my own little world. By that, I literally mean like, I'll be like off in like the furry world or Digimon world or something like that, and I'll just be thinking about it and what it'd be like to be there. And so all these different artworks, all like I see all the time, it gives me ideas. It gives me an understanding that I'm not so different from other people. Other people are the same to me. They all have the same kind of imagination with all these different characters, and that feels nice, you know, like, it just feels nice being part of a fandom, because we all have all the same dreams, all the same goals, and all that kind of stuff in a way. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just sort of rambling on at the moment. But, yeah, no. In very short, simple terms, no, you don't need a fursuit to be a furry, because that's silly. But, does it, like, okay, does it improve yourself as, like, no, that's not the right way to put it. Does, okay, let's see. Does it make your furry life better? Or something like that? In a way, yeah. Like, sure. Like, will you feel more furry and such? Yes, of course. Of course you will. That's obvious, you know? But, like, it still doesn't, like, do anything. Really, I mean, like, you're furry no matter what. Like, am I, like, if you, like, hanged out with a bunch of furries and all that, would I say you're not a furry until you got a fursuit? No. Would I be like, oh, you are a furry once you do get one of these? No, because you already are a furry. You know, like, yeah, again, it doesn't mean anything. If you think you're a furry, if you know you're a furry, you will know. You know, you just, again, if you feel as though you're a furry, you'll just know. It's one of those things, you know, it's not like, yeah, like the Star Trek fandom or anime fandom or something like that, where you get into a certain thing. It feels different than that. It does. It's like, I mean, there are people who enjoy, like, one aspect of it, like they enjoy the fursuit, or they only enjoy the artwork, or they enjoy making their own characters. You know, certain little things like that. There is like that, like in any like Star Trek fandom, you like the shows, you like certain shows compared to others. So yeah, you'll like certain artworks over others. You'll like certain fursuits over others. That happens. But yeah, in the long run, you're just you're furry if you feel it. Boop. This video didn't even need to be this long. It was just if Vine was still around, then it would just be like, yeah, quick 7-second video. You know. Vlog, because that's all that needs to be said. That's all that needs to be said. I'll show you one other plushie I got, because I'm awful. Where is it? Boop. It's an African wild dog, I believe. Looks so cool. He's got giant ears. He's got giant fluffy ears. So I bought these two recently because they looked really cool. I'm awful. I'm awful. I'm horrible. Anyway, guys, that's it for this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about or anything like that, or show off anything in particular in my room or whatnot. I don't know. Give this video a like if you liked it. If you didn't, do it anyway, because why not? And subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, guys, because I will love you if you do that. Alright, guys, bye for now.